Royal fans were left stunned as the Princess of Wales made a rare public appearance, and something was undeniably different. Catherine, known for her radiant presence and poised demeanor, had undergone a striking transformation, one that immediately sparked concern. Murmurs rippled through the crowd as people noticed the unmistakable signs: a drastic change in her appearance, a subdued energy, and a look that hinted at an untold struggle. And then, the speculation reached a fever pitch. Was Catherine silently battling a serious illness? The truth behind her health has finally come to light, and it's more heartbreaking than anyone expected. For months, Catherine had been absent from major royal engagements. The usually ever-present princess, who had tirelessly devoted herself to her duties, had seemingly retreated from the public eye. The palace had offered vague explanations: personal time, family priorities, and routine health checkups. But behind closed doors, whispers of something far more serious were growing louder. Then, when she finally stepped out for an official event, the reaction was immediate. Fans who had long admired her elegance and grace were taken aback. The Catherine who stood before them looked different, noticeably thinner, her complexion paler than usual, and her usual vibrant energy appeared somewhat dimmed. The sparkle in her eyes, often a symbol of warmth and confidence, now carried a weight that had never been seen before. Observers quickly took to social media, speculating on what could have caused such a dramatic transformation. Was it stress from her royal duties, the relentless scrutiny of the press, or was there something far more serious at play? Then came the revelations from royal insiders, sources close to the palace confirming what many had feared. Catherine had been privately battling a serious health condition. The truth? The Princess of Wales had been undergoing treatment for cancer. The very idea shook royal watchers to their core. For years, Catherine has embodied resilience, always maintaining a steadfast commitment to her responsibilities. But behind the palace walls, she had been enduring a struggle few had known about. According to insiders, her diagnosis came during a routine medical checkup, an unforeseen and terrifying discovery that changed everything. The immediate concern was her family. William, her unwavering pillar of support, had reportedly been devastated upon hearing the news. The thought of Catherine fighting such a battle while also being a mother to 3 young children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, was almost too much to bear. The couple made an immediate decision. They would handle this privately, away from the glaring lens of the public eye. Behind the carefully crafted royal appearances, Catherine was undergoing intensive medical treatment. While the palace maintained its silence, eagle-eyed royal followers began to piece together the clues: her prolonged absences, the subtle adjustments to her schedule, and now her altered appearance. The question remained: why had the palace chosen to keep this a secret for so long? The answer, according to sources, was twofold. First, Catherine had insisted on maintaining normalcy for her children. She didn't want George, Charlotte, and Louis to face the same relentless media storm that had plagued previous generations. Second, she wanted to continue fulfilling her duties for as long as she could, refusing to let her illness define her. But now, with the world watching, there was no hiding it anymore. As Catherine stood before the crowd, it was evident that this was a defining moment. Despite her apparent frailty, there was an unmistakable strength in her presence. The Princess of Wales was making a statement, not just about her health, but about her resilience. And she wasn't alone. William had been at her side every step of the way, his quiet but unwavering support speaking volumes. Sources close to the couple reveal that William has been prioritizing his wife's health above all else, even quietly adjusting his royal commitments to ensure he can be with her during treatments. The impact of Catherine's battle extends beyond the walls of the palace. The revelation has reignited conversations about the immense pressures placed on royal women, how they are expected to maintain perfection in the public eye while enduring private hardships. The expectation to always smile, to always serve, even when facing unimaginable struggles. Public reaction has been a mix of heartbreak and admiration. Royal fans have flooded social media with messages of support, sending prayers and well wishes to the princess. Meanwhile, medical experts have begun weighing in, discussing the potential nature of her illness and the treatment options available to someone in her position. The palace, however, remains tight-lipped. Official statements have been carefully worded, acknowledging Catherine's health without delving into specifics. Some speculate that they are still navigating how to present such deeply personal news while upholding royal tradition. Meanwhile, the press has begun its relentless coverage, with various media outlets analyzing every detail of Catherine's condition. Some reports suggest she is undergoing chemotherapy, while others believe her condition might require a prolonged period of rest and recuperation. What remains undeniable is the toll this has taken, not just on her, but on the entire royal family. William's role has also dramatically shifted. While he has always been an involved father and a dedicated royal, he is now balancing an even greater weight on his shoulders. His primary focus is Catherine's well-being, but at the same time, he is preparing for a future where he may need to take on even more responsibilities within the monarchy. Insiders say he has had difficult conversations with King Charles about adjusting his royal duties to accommodate Catherine's health journey. Adding to the growing concerns, there is the question of how this news will impact the monarchy's public perception. The royal family has long been seen as a pillar of strength, but Catherine's battle humanizes them in a way rarely seen before. Will this transparency bring the public closer to the royals? Or will it raise new debates about the pressures and expectations placed upon them? In the midst of all this, Catherine remains determined. Her resilience is inspiring, not just to royal fans, but to anyone who has faced their own personal struggles. Her ability to carry on even in the face of adversity is a testament to her strength and grace. But as the battle unfolds, there are still many unanswered questions. How will Catherine's treatment progress? Will she be able to resume her full royal duties in the near future? And how will the royal family navigate this incredibly personal challenge while under the watchful eye of the world? For now, Catherine remains determined, her unwavering spirit refusing to be dimmed. But as new reports surface and the truth continues to unravel, one thing is clear: this is not just another royal story. This is a moment that could change everything. The world is watching, waiting for the next chapter in the princess's journey. But as whispers from the palace grow louder and speculation intensifies, one thing remains uncertain: what will happen next?